This video is for Kara Hyde, and welcome back to Victorious Tarot. So Kara Hyde is from Hamilton, Ohio, 23 years old, last seen December 5th, 2021, leaving her mother's house, and she hasn't been seen since. So this search has been going on for a couple months, guys. And when they were searching for her the first time, the only thing they could find was a bag of her clothing in Crawford Woods. So let's see what Spirit can tell us about Kara Hyde. 23-year-old Kara Hyde. So we have justice, decisions, and abandon. So either someone had it out for this girl, or someone who did something to this girl is apparently already incarcerated. And maybe the police just don't know they have him or her. I'm seeing some decisions about abandonment, where they were going to put her, maybe, is what I'm seeing. This abandonment is in the secret position, of course, or we wouldn't be trying to figure out where she is right now. But I'm seeing some decisions along her soul line and also next to this person in jail. And like I said, they're either in jail or this is someone who wanted revenge on her. The next card is go snapped. Snap angel. I don't know if you guys heard me burp, but excuse me. Trees. Come up. Quick. Same thing I got in a read off camera. It happened quick. And not only did I have it with this card, I actually had it with a normal tarot card. The all about action card, the Knight. And next we have these substances. So I'm looking at maybe someone with an addiction. Now this could be Kara or the person that's got her not being seen by anyone. And I'm going to say Kara too, because as far as we know, we don't know if this girl had addictions or anything. Like, where was she going with a bag of clothes? Just one bag of clothing. Where were you going that no one could offer you a ride or anything like that? Is, in my opinion, I'm just saying. I don't understand where was she going. So over here, I just want to shuffle these before we get in so I don't have to shuffle them. So over here in the situation, we have this angel and something being covered up. Now, either something is being covered up, like I said, by someone who's already in jail, covered up by the police, or someone wanted revenge on her. This person who wanted revenge, there's a cover up with what happened to Kara. Over here in the secret position, we have these trees and something quick happening, which would probably be bringing us to why her clothing was found in the woods in the first place. Whatever happened quickly. They could have grabbed her, took her through there. She could have dropped her bag, or they just snatched it from her and threw it off somewhere. And then we have abandoned. So, yeah, whatever happened quickly. And along her soul, we have this snap at the head, the substances of these decisions. So I'm feeling like whoever decided to do what they did to this girl, they couldn't have been in their right state of mind when they did it. In my opinion, nobody's in their right state of mind when they commit a crime. So meds. This person needs medication. It's a male. We have abuse. So there are some things that took place. This male could have been a victim of abuse and decided to inflict his problems on Kara, because I'm seeing abuse in the secret position. Abused and then left behind. That's what I'm seeing. So next we have plan. Now remember, a plan doesn't have to be a long-term thing. They could have just seen her and followed her for 5 minutes and decided, I'm going to snatch her. She's a little thing. The next card is water. Could be a location, or this is whatever was going on with her at the time. She could have been emotional at the time. Did she walk out the house, or was she leaving because she was upset about something? I don't know. Those details were not released, and we have travel. So yes, travel along these trees, like I said, explains why her bag was found there. She's going through there, and her bag's through there. And then over here in the secret position, with this travel, we have her being taken. Like I've kept feeling all along, whatever happened, happened quickly. They just like that, they got her and did what they wanted to do to her. In the end here, we have this fighting this male. Fighting this male, and this person is also intoxicated. So the whole conclusion of this for me is whoever this person could very well be in jail already. This person could be in jail already for other things that they've done in the past. She was, Spirit is definitely showing me she was taken. She didn't just run away with somebody. She was taken. Wherever they found her bag, she was taken from that area, and it happened quick. I don't know if she was going to meet this person or she just ran across this person, but they definitely came across each other, and she was taken instantly. So that's my spirit for Kara Hyde, 23, from Hamilton, Ohio, and she's been missing since December 5th, 2021. So while I'm here on Kara, I would like to do an update on Summer Wells as well. I'm actually going to switch dice. Clarification of the situation of Summer Wells. And I'm sure by now we all know Summer's story. Supposedly out and about all day. When she come home, she's gardening, and then all of a sudden she's missing, and nobody knows what happened to her. Those are the kids, you guys hear. They're actually really loud on my porch. Location to situation of Summer Wells. Summer Wells. Spirit, what can you tell me about Summer Wells now that it's been over 15 months? What's going on with the Summer Wells case? Is there anything Spirit would like to show me that I haven't been shown when I read Summer the first time? Show me what it is that needs to be seen, Spirit. Summer Wells. The bottom card is burden. So we have drugs, evidence, and justice. Did somebody take out revenge on Summer because of some type of drug activity going on around her? There's evidence on Summer's soul here. The main part of the situation is about drugs. Did somebody not pay their tab for their drugs? Did somebody owe somebody drugs? Did somebody owe somebody money for drugs? No matter how you read Summer's situation, there's always a new part that comes out. It was so much going on in this little girl's life. It's just ridiculous. So I'm really not surprised whenever I see something new coming out in the cards, because there was a lot going on around her. A lot. If you try to get into the Summer case right now, you can consider yourself as good as lost. If you haven't been here from the beginning of the case, you're going to be lost. There are so many rabbit holes to go down, but if you're smart enough, you can separate reality from the BS, okay? But there's a lot. There's a lot. And here we have land, screaming, anger, judgment, victim. This is, when I read Summer, I get this fire symbol a lot. And I'm really hoping somebody didn't do something like cremate this little girl, and that's why nobody can find her. Because in secret over here, we have the victim in this fire and justice, land. You see how it all connects over there? I don't like that, being in a hidden position. And then over here with the land, we have the screaming, the judgment, and the drugs. Along her soul, we have jealousy around Summer. And there's evidence of that. A lot of jealousy. Let's get clarity for these messages. Somewhere else. So yeah, this is either going to be trigger warning, very literal in what I'm going to say. Either they cremated this little girl or someone got really mad about something and took something out on this girl. I don't know what the holdup is, why they haven't been able to find her. If the last place she was supposed to be was on her property, why haven't you found her yet? Because from what I've learned about this case over the last year, there was a lot of traveling that should have been going on with the parents, a lot of not watching the parents. And who knows, for all we know, we could be dealing with another Orrin and Orson case where the parents are reporting their child missing way after she really went missing. There's always been a time discrepancy when I read Summer. So did she really go missing on the day they said she went missing, or did they just wait until they had time to cover it up and then decided, hey, let me call the police and say, Summer's missing. Now here we go, conflict learned in death. So the conflict in the beginning under the drugs is very important. So was there conflict about drugs, like I was saying on the first hand? Was there conflict about drugs? Did somebody owe money or anything like that? And then you have learned in death. Someone learned of Summer's death that day. Whatever day this is that she's really been gone, someone learned of her death and it caused conflict. So someone was there and someone wasn't. This conflict was definitely a part of the situation, though. This is definitely part of the situation. And with the judgment being right there and the screaming, did you really hurt this little girl because of drugs? Whoever it is, allegedly. This video is for entertainment purposes only. And I dropped a handful of cards on the floor, and there are too many for me to make a story, but I will show you the ones that are face up. Woods, confusion, storyteller. And we all know the storyteller in Summer's case is who? Donald Wells. The storyteller about what happened in these woods that's caused a lot of confusion. Spirit doesn't lie, y'all. Spirit don't lie. And those cards just fell on the floor that way. Some face up, some face down, as I showed you when I put my hands in front of the camera. So let's get clarity on the messages up top. Please, Spirit. For these messages, clarity for Summer Wells, please. This death, it also seems like whatever happened to her, somebody kept it to themselves until they decided they were going to tell somebody else about it. They knew they messed up and probably were trying to figure out, oh shit, how I'm going to tell the other parent that our child is dead and it's possibly my fault. because I wasn't paying her any attention in the first place. They know, scared, fighting, beaten, hidden, and the storyteller. So the storyteller has made its way back to the scene. So what this is letting me know is what I feel and trying to work out with my eyes, what I'm seeing along the soul line, is Don the one who learned of Summer's death because someone learned of her being dead. I'm just going to say it like that. I don't believe Summer was taken and she's somewhere else living her best life. I'm sorry. She's the kind of little girl I feel like she's not hard to spot. If she's somewhere living her best life, somebody should have seen something. And don't tell me, oh, there's people who've seen her. If you've seen her, please put a picture or a video up to prove that is her. Those eyes are undeniable. We cannot mistake any other little girl for Summer but Summer. She just has that kind of face of personality about her. Everybody has that, but there's something about her. If you saw her somewhere, you would know it's her. And I'm not going to call nobody to say, oh, I see her. I'm going to have proof to back it up. So I don't believe she's somewhere living her best life or somebody would have really spotted her by now. You're not keeping a kid locked in a house this long. This long, not that kid, that kind of kid. So basically, at the head of this, I'm seeing they know. We have scared and beaten over here. We have fighting and hitting over here. So like I was saying in the early part of the read for Summer, either someone got really angry and laid hands on this girl and then hid her somewhere, or they actually put flames to this baby and then hid her somewhere. I'm just not understanding why there is no trace of her. No trace. Are law enforcement really doing their job? Because it seems like every case that's been coming out since Summer's been missing, and it's happened before with other cases, but for some reason, since Summer has gone missing, the cases after Summer have been really strange. Nobody knows anything anywhere. People are reporting children missing way after they go missing. It's disturbing out here, y'all. I pray, nobody who watches my channel, I pray you all never have to come across this. I pray I never have to come across this. I came across it once, but it didn't end fatally. Someone actually picked my son up. They picked my son up from in front of my house. He followed me out the door, and I didn't know he followed me. And no, I did not leave the door unlocked. He got in a chair, unlocked the door. This is while my mother was home, while other siblings were home. But he waited for everyone to go upstairs and snuck his little behind downstairs. He got in a chair, unlocked the door, and went outside. And a random woman picked him up. Now, thank God this woman wasn't crazy and out of her mind because she took him to the police station. But for those 10 minutes, my world was black. I couldn't fathom who would want to snatch my baby from me like that, from right in front of the house. It can happen, you all. It can happen. And thank God, like I said, she took him to the police station. Someone on my block actually knew who she was. And to this day, this is why I say you can't really trust anybody, not even the people in your own damn family, not even the people on your own damn block, because this person knew me. They knew my son. And they watched this lady pick up my son and take him to the police station instead of saying he lives right there. His family lives right there. So you gotta be aware of your surroundings, of what's going on in your life. You never know who's out to do something to you. You never know. Or you never know what day the devil is going to decide to take a stroll in your life. So, yeah, basically, whatever happened to her, I feel like somehow there was a fight about this. There was a fight about that, and I feel like maybe somebody owes somebody money for that. And on top of this, I'm not saying that's the only thing that could have happened to Summer. What I'm telling you is that's the first thing Spirit is throwing out. The main part of this situation has nothing to do with drugs and a conflict about drugs. Okay? And there are multiple things that were going on with Summer up on that hill, y'all. If I could update the videos that I really wanted to put up on YouTube about the readings I did for Summer, somebody would probably be breaking into the jail for Don instead of waiting for him to come out. And a matter of fact, they would probably be waiting for him to come out too. And I know a few tarot readers who've read on Summer would probably say the same thing. If they would upload things they've learned off camera and put them on camera, it'd be a riot. It would be a riot. It would be so many problems with YouTube if we could really put the things we wanted to put up there without worrying about our channels being striked and things like that. That's going to wrap up my reading. So the first part was Kara Hyde. This was Summer Wells. And I'll be back with an update, or if you have any requests, you can drop them in the comments section. Like, share, and subscribe. Love and light to you all. Be safe. Be safe. If you're in a bad situation, please, ladies, fellas, leave it alone. It's not worth your life. There are too many men and women in the world for you to be stuck with the one that's making you miserable or is making you want to commit a crime. Just get away. And everyone as parents, please keep an eye on your children. Watch your children. Know who's around our children. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.